All right, baby girl, sit down and listen. Because if I was your daddy, this is the real game I'd teach you. Not that fairy tale nonsense the world tries to sell you, and not the lies your girlfriends whisper in your ear. This is the truth about men, how they think, how they move, and what drives them. This isn't about bitterness or hate. It's about making sure you're smart, protected, and always in control. Men are simple, but the game they play is deep. So listen close, because this is the kind of wisdom that'll keep you ahead of the curve. 1. Men are driven by ego. A man's ego is his engine. It's what fuels him, what keeps him moving, and what makes him feel like a man. He needs to feel respected, admired, and like he's in control. If you can't give him that, he'll either shut down or go looking for it somewhere else. But here's the trick. You don't have to lose yourself to feed his ego. The smartest women know how to stroke a man's ego while still holding their own power. Make him feel like a king, but never forget you're the queen. 2. Men are hunters by nature. Men are wired to chase. It's in their DNA. The thrill of the hunt is what excites them, what keeps them engaged. If you make it too easy, he'll lose interest. But don't confuse this with playing games. It's not about being manipulative. It's about knowing your worth and making him work for it. A man values what he earns, not what's handed to him. 3. Men love the idea of control. A man wants to feel like he's in charge even if he's not. Let him think he's steering the ship, but you hold the map. The smartest women know how to guide a man without him even realizing it. It's not about manipulation. It's about understanding that men need to feel like they're leading, even when they're following your plan. 4. Men are visual creatures. A man's first attraction is almost always physical. That doesn't mean you have to look like a supermodel, but it does mean you need to take care of yourself. Confidence, self-respect, and how you carry yourself are just as important as looks. Men are drawn to women who value themselves. It's a reflection of how they'll value you. 5. Men are simple but not stupid. Men aren't as complicated as women, but don't mistake that for stupidity. They know when they're being played, and they know when they're being disrespected. Keep it real with him, and he'll respect you for it. But if you try to manipulate him or treat him like a fool, he'll see through it eventually. And when he does, he's gone. 6. Men need to feel needed. A man wants to feel like he's adding value to your life. If he feels useless, he'll start to drift, but don't fake it. Find ways to let him contribute without losing your independence. It's a balance. Show him you can stand on your own, but let him know you appreciate what he brings to the table. 7. Men are territorial. A man doesn't want to feel like he's sharing you with the world. That doesn't mean you have to dim your light, but it does mean you need to set boundaries that make him feel secure. If he feels like he's competing for your attention, it'll mess with his head. Men want to feel like they're your priority, even if they don't say it out loud. 8. Men fear vulnerability. Most men are scared to show their emotions because they've been taught it's a sign of weakness. If a man opens up to you, don't use it against him. That's the quickest way to lose his trust forever. Create a space where he feels safe to be vulnerable, and he'll give you a side of himself he doesn't show to anyone else. 9. Men will test you. Just like women test men, men will test you. They'll push your buttons, see how far they can go, and test your loyalty. Don't let him walk all over you, but don't fail the test by overreacting either. Stay calm, stay confident, and stay in control. Men respect women who can hold their ground without losing their cool. 10. Men respect what they earn. If you give too much too soon, he won't value it. Make him earn your time, your trust, and your love. Not because you're playing games, but because you're teaching him to respect what he's getting. Men don't appreciate what comes easy. They appreciate what they've worked for. Now, baby girl, don't get it twisted. This isn't about playing games or trying to outsmart anyone. This is about survival. This is about knowing the rules so you don't get played, so you don't end up broken, bitter, or blindsided. Men are simple, but the game they play is anything but. If you don't understand how they think, you'll always be a step behind. Men will test you, push you, and try to see how far they can go. That's just their nature. But if you know the game, you can stay ahead of it. You don't have to be cruel, but you do have to be smart. You don't have to be manipulative, but you do have to be aware. This isn't about being the prize or the queen or any of that fluff. This is about being sharp, being resilient, and knowing when to walk away. Because if you don't know the rules, you'll end up playing yourself. And trust me, baby girl, the world doesn't care about your tears. So keep your head up, stay sharp, and never let anyone make you forget who you are.